What's up, everybody? It's your boy Darth Eyes in Black. We're going to watch episode 3 Mobile Suit Gundam from 1979. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let's get right into the reaction of this. Vote to attack. I love the dude's voice. Vote to attack.
An asteroid brought into lunar orbit to provide building materials for the space colony.
Luna 2.
When we're near Luna 2, you can request permission to enter port under my authority.
Is he going to make it?
Commandant Joaquin will handle things from there.
Joaquin.
Please get some rest, sir. I'll find those painkillers.
How many here?
7, I think.
Got little helpers.
How long before we get to Luna 2?
We'll be there in about an hour. Can you tell me when we're
An hour? Ain't too long.
for the day? The cart's coming down the hall now.
Sayla!
The sub said Kayla. That's funny as hell. Kayla?
Where were you before you relocated to Side 7?
Do I really have to answer
I was
that?
going to say, is she going to tell the truth?
On Earth,
This is my first time. Out here in space, I mean.
a member of the Earthborn elite?
Watch him start liking her. Watch.
Can't take a joke, Mr. Bright.
Her personality is very interesting
I'll take
in this.
over. I just have to watch the gauges, right? Thanks.
Give her a break. I see you.
Still there. I think it's just a question of time before they try it again.
What?
Char's next attack.
Is this going to be Char and his Messiah?
Aqua supply ship? You think an old wreck of a boat like that is gonna have what we need?
Trying to be realistic, Shar.
I am, but
The sad truth is we don't have the resources we had in the past.
He's like, bro, our resources got cut off, dog.
Capture the enemy mobile suit at any cost.
sir,
He's like, I sent you what you needed.
this is what I get. We still don't know the full capability of the Federation's mobile suit.
Maybe you need to go steal a mobile suit from them then. You ever think about that, Char?
Amuro, where are you?
Hey, look at this suit.
He's up here in Gundam's cockpit.
What is he doing in it? Is he like reprogramming it or something?
Amuro, I brought you food and clean clothes, and I think you should take a break. Your clothes are starting to smell a bit.
Ew.
You're hardly eating. You've got to take time to eat.
I'm not hungry.
He's like, look, this is what hard work has to do.
That's got nothing to do with it. I'm only doing this to protect myself.
Oh, that's the reason?
He's like, how dare you?
Why do you think Char's Musai hasn't tried to attack us again, Mr. Bright?
Because he isn't going to be able to take you down.
About our ship's capabilities.
Or maybe holding off because they've run out of supplies and ammunition.
Yeah, she's smart.
But
It may be a ploy to make us think they're in trouble.
Looks like another ship is approaching Shar's Musa.
It's making you think, which is working.
I can't be sure.
maybe it's exactly what Mirai said it was.
No, we can't assume anything. What if it's a battle cruiser armed with missiles?
But if they are
Are-
bringing supplies and weapons to Char's Musai, then it might be the best time for Amuro to attack while their guard's down.
Well, they don't have anything.
Well, if they strike again, do you think we can survive another attack?
We'd be completely exposed. Operator, how long will it take the enemy to transfer supplies from ship to ship?
That's a good question.
Take 10 minutes.
That's 25 minutes.
Do you have 25 minutes to do
I don't
things?
like that tone. I'm the one in command now.
Whoa.
Hayato, give me your opinion.
He said, I don't like your tone.
If he's off balance, you can defeat him. So even a small guy has a good chance of beating a big guy. I learned
Mr.
that in
Judo.
class.
I was going to say he's a judo expert, isn't he?
Ms. Mira, call everyone to the bridge immediately.
Whoa. Is that a Gundam behind the other one?
All able individuals report to the bridge, regardless of
Kika,
age.
stay in your room!
Regardless of age. Don't make them fight.
We don't have time to get everyone's opinion. Majority vote will rule. First,
Majorities vote.
we got a 50-50 chance of pulling this off. Attempting to make a run for Luna 2, raise your hands.
Because they should be like everybody, right?
I see 5. Again, understand there's a 50-50 chance. Those of you who are in favor of launching an attack,
Yo, hella people raising their hands.
We should fight! Fight!
Our Tasty is not even looking. She just had her hand raised anyways. Raise her hand, Amuro.
good. We've made our decision. We'll attack them. Amuro to Gundam. Rio to the core fighter. Prepare the beam cannons. Get the gun tank.
Prepare
ready
the
and
beam
put it on
cannons.
standby. Base turn 180 degrees.
Amuro really became that guy in like an episode or two. I do like that Origin kind of didn't focus on him too much then, if that's the case. Makes a lot more sense now.
Ryu, the catapult is ready and the core fighter is clear for launch at your discretion.
Thrust power. E5. 120. Ready for launch.
Yo, they blasting off.
The core fighter has been launched successfully. Now, Amuro, we need you to prepare the Gundam for catapult if you can.
For catapult.
Think so.
Oh, they're gonna catapult him off?
In the manual, a catapult rig check. Gundam power normal. Go!
Oh, they really just launched him off. That's kind of sick.
Proceed for 10 kilometers and descend to approach enemy from behind the ridge. Understood?
Got it.
Roger.
Having a Gundam suit would be sick as hell, I ain't gonna lie. Prepare the cannons.
Ready. Energy pipe contact. Forward gun lift. Check loading. Commencing.
Raising them things in the air.
Contact in 8 minutes, so until they're in sight, check your manuals again. All right? Prepare for fire and support rolls. And whatever you do, don't hit the Gundam or core fighter.
Their art style with eyes back in the day was very interesting.
Surprised they keep such an old ship and risk sending it out there.
his fault. Now, Ensign Dren,
Sir.
open a video link.
Sir.
Who's he talking with?
We'll be in such desperate need of supplies this quickly.
Oh, the dude that's about to hand them off.
I can see that, sir. Thank you. Do you think I'm too slow because I'm getting old and can't sense danger?
Jeez, this dude's
Get a move on with that conveyor pipe.
sassy as hell.
Prepare, receive conveyor pipe.
Getting that conveyor pipe, I see you. I thought they were going to be tubes. Wouldn't that have made more sense? Like circular looking things.
Soldier, he should know better.
What is he doing?
Why shouldn't we move up when the enemy's in front of us?
We'll have more visibility because we'll be facing the sun. Need to go around.
Dude, how are you getting tips from a kid and you are a soldier? You've been doing this for a minute.
Hey, where's the moose eye? See it about now, Ryu.
It's in front of the sun, isn't it? Yeah.
There it is. I gotta admit, that's pretty clever for a rookie.
You know, camouflage.
Conveyor pipe docking complete. Begin ammunition transfer.
There's something strange. I know we're close to an enemy base, but it's located on the opposite side, so this side ought to be empty. But the density of Minovsky particles is extremely high.
That does seem strange.
Think there's an enemy ship nearby.
He's like, if something's blocking us from being able to view things, it must be something.
Missile approaching.
Yo, Char's probably like, what the hell? You're about to get hit and you don't even got stuff on the ship. Dudes are getting sucked out the...
Get the supply ship out of here.
Yo, that's horrible. He's gonna dip out and you ain't even got any supplies now.
Second missile approaching. 7, 6, 2.
Getting that red Zaku, my dude.
We have to get the Zakus to Shar immediately.
Ready to leave the ship and man the Saku. I'll move out ahead of you in my mobile suit, then we'll rendezvous.
Go get in your suit, dude. The subtitle said, once I get in my jacuzzi shower. That's hella funny. They shot him at the sun. Got the red Zaku.
Papua, because it looks like we're being attacked by mobile suits and not just fighters.
Roger that. Rotate.
He would know. If anybody would know, he would.
Units with remaining missiles, prepare to fire everything you have toward the sun. How long do you think it'll take to power up the mega particle cannon?
5 minutes. That's a long time, isn't it?
A third missile approaching.
Damn, they blasted. Yo, is he gonna shoot the missile? He missed it.
All right, I've had enough of this.
He sees what it is, doesn't he?
The mobile suit must be there.
Dude, you're really trying to pick a fight with it, aren't you?
Enemy fighter approaching, sir. Port stern.
Counterattack.
Here comes. Yup. Dang, he lit that shit up.
Descend immediately and drop the supplies.
Must be Shar.
Yeah, it is Char.
I'm going to teach you that your mobile suit has its limits, my friend, when it goes up against the red comet.
He is so confident. Why does he think things have changed since the last time they fought with each other, though? It's because he's faster, though. I'm probably guessing that. He was pretty quick. Amuro said I can beat him.
The bazooka's out of ammo.
Dude, now you're out of ammo.
He's behind me.
He's gonna grab you hella quick, watch. Oh, punch the crap out of your suit. He's getting confident now.
Is here. It's commenced an attack on us.
What's that? Try to hold it up.
You're not gonna shoot it, are you? Don't shoot down the ship.
I'm not letting you near the ship.
Yeah, don't let him near it, Amuro.
I promised Bright I'd keep you away. I'll make sure you don't get anywhere near White Base.
Good for you, kid. Don't let him near that white base. I mean, for no training and just being right off the street, who's holding it with Char? That's crazy.
Hayato, pass on this message. Stay out of my way.
Stay out of my way, that's the message.
Contact the bridge.
Soldiers, descend and rotate the ship 170 degrees. Aim guns directly at the enemy.
The moose eye's not attacking us, Mr. Bright.
And they're probably out of missiles.
300. Moose side is sending to the right.
Bright,
They're about to. That's real soon.
Kai can't aim his gun at our fighter keeps getting in the way.
You're moving the core fighter then?
Ryu,
Ryu got hit, didn't he?
Through, and we can't hit the enemy.
Oh no. He threw his gun at him? That's baller.
take this.
Take this. He's gonna shoulder attack you with those spikes. He knew you were gonna get knocked off path. Whoa, he's all in your face. This is the difference between being trained and not being trained, clearly.
I have to admit, I've never seen a mobile suit before that can withstand the beating I'm giving you.
He's returned, Commander Shaw. Can't use our mega particle cannon.
Don't tell me that useless old wreck hasn't transferred the Zakus yet.
They got hit off.
Been damaged, so they couldn't get the Zakus
Grab the
off.
Zakus, even if that's all we get.
How are you gonna be able to get him? How are you gonna do that? You're gonna have dudes like transfer over to the ship?
Mr. Bright, Kai has informed me that he's licensed to handle heavy land vehicles. His father is an engineer, so he...
Are you sure he said heavy land vehicles?
Heavy land
Don't we
vehicles.
have some kind of mobile suit tank on board? We can fire it exactly
So
the
Kai
same way.
Shiden's gonna use the tank.
On the enemy in the gun tank?
Yes, we can do it.
I'm about to see Kai Shiden do it? What? We're about to actually see him be helpful for once?
What about freeing up the Zakus? Idiots! Use your hands!
Oh my goodness, they're like, push it out, dude. That suit's hella big. He just got killed. Amuro just casually floats by and just shoots a dude in the weapons pit.
Hi, Hayato. What's taking you so long? Fire the gun tank.
10 meters now. Well, I don't have much choice in the matter, do I?
This
What
really
about
isn't
it?
the time for small talk.
What are you trying to ask her?
Touchdown. Launch it now.
What was he trying to ask Sayla?
The enemy is just over the ridge.
Yeah, yelling at me's really gonna help me handle this thing. Hayato, let's get this over with and hightail it out of here, alright?
Got a two-person suit.
Fire at us, huh?
This mobile tank better do the work.
I don't know. 10 meters now.
There comes the Saku suit. Damn.
I'm gonna make sure that Char gets Isaku's missiles, all of his supplies. This is a matter of honor.
He's like, I'm gonna make sure my dudes aren't just dying for no reason. Look at all the supplies falling out of the ship. Oh. Well, that ship is done.
Take command of your Zaku's now.
Matthew and Fix, get into the Zaku's immediately!
Oh no, you don't.
He's going for it. No, don't shoot it. Dude, Amuro, where you at, bro? Get your friend.
It does just about everything. You can retrieve it after you get rid of the enemy.
That's gonna be so much supply for these dudes to get if Char doesn't get it.
So much about
Stay cool!
No, you're gonna mess up. Don't do it.
it was my ship that he destroyed. Isaac and I have fought more battles together than you ever will.
You're gonna go into battle and die.
Destroy this piece of Federation trash with just one simple move.
One simple move. What do you have in your pocket? He doesn't realize. Amuro's gonna mess him up, bro. Watch.
Idiot, you tried to attack too quickly.
Oh, this dude's actually got... Okay, he's battle ready. He has been in some... Okay. Oh, but look at the sword. It's just cutting through him like butter, look. Oh, no. The reactor's about to blow up, isn't it? He wasn't ready for this. Peace. Viles con Dios. It's over, baby.
Retreat, Amuro. Retreat. Char is gonna rip you into a million pieces. Yeah, right.
Dip out. It's your chance. Peace out.
The enemy mobile suit.
He said, go ahead and get your supplies. I'm out of here.
Gundam's gone. How could this happen? Federation spaceship and the enemy mobile suit. I have to face the facts. Federation's new military weaponry uses more advanced technologies than before.
So you have to get something with advanced technology.
We'll have to deal with it, but I can't understand their methods. Their military strategies are a joke.
Because it's a kid in the cockpit.
From inside the Zakus. Should we pursue the enemy right now?
He's like, bro, just get the supplies. We're pretty much toast. Like, we gotta get this stuff.
Doesn't make sense.
Well, combat really isn't
He's like, someone in that suit with those capabilities should be able to take me down.
Amuro managed to keep Char at a distance.
I think Bright's right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bright.
Amuro suit's fitted.
Just don't let it happen again. Remember everything you learned in your training. You relied too much on your flanking maneuvers.
He knew what he was doing.
I mean, they came out kind of on top.
They call Char the Red Comet for a good reason.
'Cause he's dumb fast.
You need to work on your combat technique. Yeah.
He was even clowning on your techniques, bro. He said, it just makes no sense.
We remain on battle alert. Status 2.
Full speed ahead on course to the Lunar 2 frontline base. All clear.
Amuro, you see him in the back, he was just like,
I have a feeling that one of these days I'm gonna end up decking Bright.
whoa, you're gonna deck him.
You must be tired. Have some tea.
They were saying that from way back when.
Well, thank you very much, Haro.
It's his little robot friend. He built him. I thought he got him as like a gift from his dad in Origin. That's a little different. So that's the difference. He built Haro versus he had Haro. Alright everybody, we just watched episode 3 of Mobile Suit Gundam from 1979. So quick reaction to that. You have Amuro who's clearly using the Gundam suit at this point, so he's capable of doing what he needs to in it. But the only thing that was the main thing that was highlighted in this episode is there is a skill differential between having a Gundam suit and not knowing what to do with it versus having a Zaku and you're fully skilled and fully capable but you're not as strong via technology. So we see that being the differential in here between Char and Amuro. Skill, a suit that's not capable of doing something that the other suit is capable of doing that the fighter pilot clearly can't do. We see Artasia talking with Bright. They got kind of like a thing going on from how it seems. And we even see Bright say to her, he's like, don't you dare speak to me that way. I don't like your tone, or you know, whatever kind of context he put that in. That was like, whoa, dude, like I know you're a captain, but you're barking up the wrong tree when it comes to these daikuns, bro. Like clearly Char is a little insane. Artasia, you know, she's got kind of an edge to her. We saw her have to defend herself in Origin, and you know, she pulled out the pistol in the first episode or the second episode, and she was willing to pull it on her brother, and she might have shot him. I don't know if she would have shot Char, but she's got an edge to this, which I think is necessary. We see Kai Shiden and Hayato step in, and they're clearly using this gun, this tank mobile suit, which I think is really cool and really interesting. They kind of highlighted in Origin what their role was going to be in Mobile Suit Gundam, but we actually start to see these people fill into the roles. I feel bad for the original captain. Clearly, I think he's not going to make it. He got injured really bad when things exploded, and he was like pinned to the wall. We see Amuro shoot, what was it, like 3 or 4 missiles up off at the Musai, which I was like, dang, like he really was out there trying to destroy it. And you know, at that point, and then even Amuro even shot that guy that was in the, you know, the area letting go of the Zaku's, which was just effed up. I was like, damn, this little kid's out here. He's already killed multiple people. We see that the zombies can't afford to do what they've done before. Also, when it comes to resources, we see Dozel and Shard communicating back and forth. Dozel's like, look, I told you I can only give you 2 Zaku. I've given you what you've asked for so far. I'm wondering if this war is cut off maybe their alliances with former allies when it came to resources, or if they just maybe don't have as much money as they did have before since they were rich or are rich, or I don't know.
Escape from Luna 2.
Madagascar locked onto peak docking speed, maximum -2.
Maximum -2.
Madagascar entering port. Prepare to secure the ship. Weapon loaders on the double. Are you ready to receive our troops? Pier number 2. Ready. Secondary battle supplies will be loaded as soon as the Madagascar is docked.
Roger, there's the white base.
We have over 100 civilians with us.
100?
We made it out of Side 7 when it was attacked.
I'd love to take it. Luna 2 has been under constant threat, and it wouldn't be safe.
We risked our lives trying to get to a Federation base, and now we can't even rest here?
Dude, that sucks.
Sir, name is Joaquin, and I'm
Hey,
commandant of Luna 2.
there's the dude they were asking about.
Sir,
Bright Noah.
the evacuees are completely exhausted, sir. I'd like to find them a place to rest as soon as possible.
We're tired. We've been defending ourselves against non-stop Zeon attacks.
But the dude's like, is that really my, like...
Take civilians on Luna 2 at this time.
Yeah, see, he's like, if we can't take him, we can't take him. You're gonna force him? What are you gonna do, Amuro? You're really gonna try to force him?
As per orders from Earth Federation headquarters, I must inform everyone that most of you here will be sent to Earth.
Oh. Oh, snaps.
The following people will be separated from the civilians. Bright Mirai Yashima, Ryu Jose, Sayla Mas, Kai Shiden,
Oh.
Kobayashi.
They got the things pulled out on.
Stop it, children!
Joaquin, give us an explanation.
Cadets and civilians have taken control of AAA classified technology.
Oh.
Namely, the advanced prototypes known as White Base and Gundam. This action was unauthorized, and there will be a
Not supposed to do that.
now. Gundam shall be secured and brought under military jurisdiction.
Yup.
That is all.
Federation wants it.
I can't believe you're treating us like we're a bunch of criminals.
Amuro is so resistant. He don't care. He bucks up. Who's this? Oh, this is the commander? Yeah.
I'm Joaquin, Commandant of Luna 2.
Take care of repairs to White Base.
He's like, bro, take care of the kids.
You must rest well and recover, then we'll talk some more.
He thinks everything's just going chill and smooth. Bye-bye.
We'll deal with the gun tank after we secure Gundam.
What do we do with it, though? It's badly damaged. Nothing for
The
now.
artwork is so...
Strict about his orders.
The Musai will be
I'm more impressed by that than I am by newer stuff.
Comet will give up his attacks.
You're in no position to dictate our battle strategy.
Yeah, bro, he's like, chill out.
Realize underestimating the talents of the Red Comet.
You're an unqualified officer, and I can see why you might panic over this, Bright.
Damn. You see, you
However, the Red
unqualified.
Comet is an experienced soldier who knows his limits. He's not about to foolishly jeopardize himself or his crew.
Yeah, he's got a good point. That is something that Shard did say. He was like, you know, like, we do need to replenish our supplies, our ammo, get everything together. So he is smart in that regard of knowing that, you know, Shard would try to replenish things. Unless this is him rolling up right here. This mo.
Are you sure that Luna 2's radar can't detect us? Yes, sensitive Minovsky particles is
Shar.
We'll be safe. It's strange being so close to them, yet remaining totally undetected. Now that technology has gotten so advanced, we're back to fighting face to face, the way people did centuries ago.
Technology's so advanced.
Let's hope the rest of the crew is as eager as you.
Just go head up, bro.
2 is known to have extensive defense facilities.
Go fist to fist.
Shall we proceed with the attack, sir? I'll let you know when the time comes.
I like how he's technically like the captain of the ship, but this dude is like in charge, but he still answers to Shar. He's having flashbacks of seeing his sister. That was her, bro.
What if that young woman really was my sister? It's been 10 years.
10 years, damn.
That woman was too brave to be Artesia.
he remembers her crying and sobbing. She really probably would have shot you too. I just don't understand the eyes. They really made it a point in the origin about the eye color. So what did he do for his eyes?
We will approach the enemy in commando suits. Primary objective is to capture the Federation's new mobile suit. Second objective, capture the enemy's Trojan horse warship despite the risk involved.
About to get that Trojan ship.
Capture them, then we'll destroy them.
Can you imagine if he catches her and he's like, hey, what's your name? And she's like, Sayla. He's gonna be like, oh. He's gonna have like a whole meltdown. Joaquin.
That Shar is going to attack.
You gotta eat whenever you get the chance because you need the
Kai.
strength to be clear-headed when it's time to go into battle. And no
Hayato look crazy looking with the animation.
I think Kai's got a point there, don't you, Amuro?
He does have a point. You gotta at least stay strong.
Eating is no different than loading your gun. You need lots of ammo.
And he never eats. Like I'm always saying that. He never eats. So it's time that he does. Let's go, Castle. It's so crazy to root more for, like... I feel like I root more for Char and Castle than I do for Amuro at this point. I know it's probably crazy, but I feel like I'm more invested in his story than I am in Amuro's. I wonder if that's how people felt before, if they never watched Origin. Like, I don't want people getting murked, but I do want to figure out if Castle ends up, you know, what his story becomes.
Commander, hold it. Look at that. That's an infrared security system.
Look at all them lasers.
Deploy the mines without triggering the alarm.
Dang, if they would have just casually walked, it would have been bad.
There are two settings in the block contact lever, and that's what makes this machine completely different from a Zeon Zaku.
But for the life of me, I still can't figure out what makes the Gundam so much better than the Zaku.
Because it's self-learning.
That is
Like
true.
any other mobile suit, the Gundam has the amazing capacity to keep all of its combat experience in memory.
What
AI.
you're saying is that the more it fights, the better it gets in combat because it remembers what it did and becomes even smarter.
It's like a Saiyan battle suit. That's crazy.
Fight against those guys. It's the reason that I can go up against a better fighter like Char. Not because of any talent, because of the self-learning capabilities of the Gundam's computer.
Hey, I'm guessing you had a little something to do with it.
Whatever that is probably is bomb as hell. Look like blueberries. Oh, snaps. See, I gotta remember that the Gundam suit has self-learning technology. It's something I need to remember.
Maybe the power plant's been destroyed by a missile or something.
It's Char.
Damn, I thought that he was just gonna go back and replenish and chill. Nope. Return of the
How did the enemy sneak in under our
Mac.
radar? Commandant, it appears that the enemy is a special force equipped with commando suits.
Well, Bright certainly called it. There.
He knows exactly what he needs to do. He's been trained for this. The Magellan. He said deploy the Magellan.
So busy with Char, they've forgotten about us.
Yes, but if it keeps up like this,
Dude, it's dark as hell.
look at that.
Of course, the power's been cut. I'll bet you every power lock has been disabled.
So it's all manual now.
Mirai and Sayla.
They should be right next door.
Got the door open.
Mr. Bright.
They're like, thank goodness you're here to save us.
Magellan, I want you to clear the docking bay immediately.
This one reminds me of just like a Zord.
Attacking this Federation base, so I want to know why you haven't started moving all of us to a safer area.
We have no orders from the Commandant.
If we stay here, we're all doomed.
What does she see?
I'm saying.
Oh, Amuro and Bright. Okay.
Please contact the
Don't say
Commandant to
anything,
get us out
kid.
of here.
Stop. Don't say anything. Oh my goodness. She's distracting. Oh, yup. Dang. The Space Liu Kang kick?
Just a minute. We're moving the white base out before the enemy gets to it. Amuro, work on freeing Gundam and join us.
Right.
I like how they just call it Gundam. They don't call it like the whole like specific number.
Magellan is being launched, Commander.
The Magellan.
Let's go.
Oh hell. Watch is about to pew pew pew. You got that whole thing laced. It's taking damage. Effective hit. Oh, you smacked into the glass. You know he hurt.
Oh no. Set a trap.
That thing is pinched in between.
The Magellan. It's blocked the exit, so we're going to have to improvise.
I was gonna say they ain't getting out now.
On the double. Ryu, Kai,
Dude.
haven't you guys been able to free Gundam yet?
Yelling like that doesn't help, Mr. Bright.
I know Bright is like so aggressive.
Sayla, the evacuees.
Moving into the gravity block right now. Frau Boa has been directing the operation.
I'll go check on Gundam so we can take off. When the engines are up, advance the ship slowly.
He's an okay captain, but he's not really like he is. You could tell he's 19. I think that's what they said he is. 19. Yeah, he acts like it.
Commandant.
It's all right. I think I got through this. Unauthorized personnel are boarding the white base. Get this ship alongside.
Oh, look at them. They're trying to get the latches off. Got it.
What are you people doing there?
Oh no.
I thought it was
Oh.
white base is off limits.
You got a pistol.
Gundam is capable of fighting Shar.
I order you to leave.
Don't get shot. Is that bright?
I'm willing to face the consequences. I'm not afraid, Commandant. You
Whoa,
decide now.
Commandant.
Yes, sir. Make up your mind if it's the Zeon or us.
You said Zeon or us. That's and they went right back to... Dude.
You're expected to obey my orders or you'll face the consequences.
He's gonna face him. Watch.
You soldiers can decide to live and die by any rules you want, Commandant. You can play any games you want, but
Dude.
civilians shouldn't have to lose their lives as a result, should they?
This is super insubordination, bro. Oh, you got the captain talking now.
That might resolve this, son. Those kids are more familiar with the machines than your own soldiers.
Dang, he said let it go.
Battles and have gained some experience.
This captain is crazy.
They're basically complete novices.
But they're all we have.
I urge you to give them all the support they'll need to win.
He said is your commandant. Intense eye contact, look at him.
Yes, I understand.
Damn, person higher in rank to you told you what to do. He said even on my deathbed you gonna listen. Dang, we got Amuro with Siri.
Fix, listen to me. We will enter the Federation port and capture the Trojan horse and mobile suit at the same time.
And that really does show how crazy talented Char is though. Like his suit's not sitting there self-learning. And you got Amuro in a busted suit. That's... Dang. Said, come on, young man. Pulled the hatchet out on him. Dude, in the 70s, this must have been so exciting. Saturday morning, you turn on some Gundam, you just about that life. What was that? What else was going on back then? Like Thundercats? Was that in the 70s or early 80s? Like Biker Mice? Transformers and G.I. Joe for sure. Dang, that thing is just lodged in there.
It's physically impossible for White Base to exit the port unless we destroy the Magellan.
We got to shoot it down.
The Luna 2 fleet will be wiped out and we'll be totally defenseless.
Time to destroy the Magellan. Dude, see ya. Blast it. Yup, it's about to happen. Oh no.
Destroy the Magellan.
He said blast that old name thing.
Secure White Base exactly where it's positioned. Alert all ships to take cover.
He said, nah, this multi-billion-dollar piece of, you know, technology that we have, we're gonna just destroy it. But protect us first. Smart. We've all seen Oppenheimer. Damn. Defend. One Zaku destroyed.
Aim for the Magellan's reactor core. Brace yourselves for the blast. Amuro, get away from the port. And fire!
Amuro, bro, you need to dip out. The Magellan's about to blow up. Whoa. Everyone's shaking. That fire, it's gonna hit. Oh, it hit your other Zaku buddy. Evaporated him. Those are the two Zakus right there. The only person left is you, Char. And you threw your axe at him?
What kind of man is he?
What do you mean, what kind of man is he? There's a lot of words you could say about Char. I'm telling you. The captain died, didn't he? Yup. That was too much for him. You're the captain now. Dude, he went out just like Mr. Diablo. That's hella sad. Him and Mr. Diablo almost had an identical way to go out. Artasia probably have some PTSD moments right there.
You'd be better off leaving them alone, at least until they get to Earth. That's what Captain Paolo has suggested.
Captain Paolo.
Commandant?
There have been so many casualties, and now our war with the Zeon is getting more and more violent.
It is.
We keep losing these people who have so much to teach us. It's a cruel time to be alive, isn't it?
He seems like he's not about that life. I don't blame him. You're just thrown into something you don't agree with. They about to send him out into space? Like, we've only known you for about a couple days, but... Change that to my crew real fast. Said I've been waiting for this. Damn, space potted him out. Yup, peace. May you become a shooting star in someone's atmosphere. Space pod.
Where are you?
Yeah, where is your dad, bro? I'm kind of curious about that too. You've become a star. Something to keep in mind and something to remember that I keep forgetting is that the Gundam is self-learning. So the technology in there does allow it to learn as it's fighting. Best way to think of it is like a Saiyan, where the Saiyans, even if they fall in battle, that their DNA or their cells allow them to become stronger over time. Just like this, like AI, you know, it learns combat over time, probably learns, you know, how to use its technology better, probably learns better battle techniques, probably learns how to withstand attacks better. I wouldn't be surprised if it knows what kind of, you know, You know, if the person in the suit's probably hurt, it probably knows how to heal that person, probably knows the type of things that it needs for further going along in battle. You know, fighting Char, I'm sure it's going to find his weak points eventually, and Char is going to get overtaken. I'm sure it's going to get to the point where Char has to get a new suit. Like, I can't imagine that he just sticks in this suit forever. This Zaku, there has to be a new suit that he gets eventually, because, I mean, even then, he's chucking his axe at, you know, Amuro, like, he's out of there. The two other Zakus got evaporated. One got, you know, off-screened, and the other one got, you know, just evaporated by the blast from the ship. So that's two more Zaku's down that they pretty much couldn't afford to lose. We got Char retreating back to his Musai. And then we have the captain who just passed away in that explosion. Super reminiscent again of Mr. Diablo. R.I.P. to him, by the way. We have Char having PTSD about having that moment, running with his sister. He was like, my sister wasn't as strong as that woman was showing me she was. You know, my sister was weak. He's like, so it obviously couldn't be her from 10 years ago, which is a crazy amount of time to think that's gone by since you've seen her. Since he, like, dipped out and just left. I wonder if, you know, he would take her out or if he's going to harm her. Or, the moment they ask each other, you know, possibly what their names are, if they ever, you know, indulge in that information, that's going to be a really important moment. So, you know, these guys are all young that are on this ship, and I can imagine, you know, in real wartime, you know, back in the day, there was a lot of younger people having to fight, so it's just kind of ironic that in the future, you got these younger people leading space war, you know, of all things. So, it's your boy Darth Eyes in Black here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see each other soon.